AI robots are taking over the world. Are we doomed? We have seen it all, from the Terminator to Avengers Age of Ultron, in the numerous films that depict robots and artificial intelligence taking over the globe. Did these movies frighten you a tiny bit, or did they make you wonder if that's what the future holds for us? After all, movies have occasionally foreseen future events. This leads us to the question, are AI robots going to take over the world? Artificial intelligence is the only topic that academics and business people in the modern world discuss. We have been told for years that AI will rule the world. About half of US occupations could be mechanized by the middle of the 2030s, according to predictions. Yet, by observing the current state of affairs, none of the predictions seem to be any closer to being accurate. I believe it will take a few more decades before the AI forecast comes true. Nonetheless, we should recognize that the prospect for blindingly acrobatic and quick robots terrifies us. It's because robots will soon disrupt a lot of different sectors. Additionally, as already indicated, it is abundantly evident that a robot takeover by the middle of the 2030s is not feasible. Our concerns are only increased by the recent rapid progress we have witnessed. It's because the massive data sets are easily available and the electronics and sensors are fairly cheap. Also, a lot of business people desire consistent efficiency. You can see that the robot revolution is imminent from all of these arguments. It's already used in a few businesses. Will robots eventually rule the planet? The world won't be taken over by robots. No, it is true that AI has improved human lives and will continue to do so. Our homes and businesses are undoubtedly smarter and more productive thanks to AI technology. Some actions and behaviors can be automated by the machines. Unfortunately, they lack the cognitive and critical thinking abilities required to carry out some complex actions. In situations where creativity, social intelligence, perception, and other human qualities and abilities are specifically required, artificial intelligence falls short. Artificial intelligence plays a significant role in our lives nowadays. Many people do, however, think that the use of robots will increase unemployment. We'll talk about this in the video, but it's true yet also untrue. Up until now, AI has only served to enhance our quality of life, but in the approaching future, things will be different. The presence of robots in practically every industry is causing conflict among people. Many believe that robots can use their intelligence to rule over humans and other aspects of human life. This, though, is unlikely. Let's examine a few of the reasons why humans cannot be replaced by robots. 1. Robots won't have any legal authority. It's one of the best arguments against robots taking over from people. History demonstrates how obstinate people can be or often are. Humans will never grant rights to robots in any way on Earth. Robots without legal protections are little more than human slaves. They won't be able to vote, which automatically excludes them from the discussion. Moreover, robots are not permitted to own property or even run businesses. In other words, robots are being created to help people benefit by boosting productivity across a range of industries. In 5 more decades, this could, however, alter. AI technology will undoubtedly be extremely advanced. Robots, however, cannot rule the planet in either the present or the 10 years to come. 2. Artificial intelligence cannot surpass that of its creators. There is no way for robots to outwit their designers. What the heck happened there? The humans understand it better. I'm sure of it. A smarter robot than humans cannot be created by humans. The sole area in which the robot can surpass us. They have the capacity to function for longer lengths of time, but they will never be thought-free. Most of the time, they always carry out the duties for which they were designed. If they are configured to transport things in the warehouse, for instance, they will act in that manner. The robot's thought process and operations will be rhythmic. 3. Humanoid hands. Robotic hands that do human-like tasks are still far from being replicated by science. Would you please look at the robots here? Although their hands are so clumsy, they may have some intelligence. Since they are immobile, unlike human hands, they are unable to carry out many tasks. To create something that resembles human hands, scientists have been working non-stop for years, but the solutions they propose are insufficiently solid. 4. The cost of robot implementation across all global industries. You can see how expensive robots are by taking into account all the variables. As a result, they won't be applicable everywhere. It is due to how big the world is. A lot of research is needed to produce robots and artificial intelligence. The budget for research today is roughly measured in billions. Yet, even if it does decrease in the near future, the margin won't be very large. Also, I'm confident that robots will always be employed in situations where profit always trumps costs, meaning that some people will be displaced, but because they might harm the economy, they won't stand a chance in other areas. 5. Robots win a war against the entire world? Some speculate that since robots cannot rule the world through legitimate means, they may turn to waging war. Some worry that robot armies could conquer humans and subjugate them. I can promise you that no army has ever occupied the entire planet in history. The overly ambitious leaders have made several attempts, but their plans to rule the entire planet were abandoned before daybreak. How will robots, who are less intelligent than we are, do what humans cannot? People love to be free and independent. To combat the robot army, mankind will resort to any means necessary. I doubt that robots could ever organize into armies. If we ever witness a robot army, a human will undoubtedly be in charge of it. So in the end, I will just say we are safe and there is no need to worry. But if you enjoyed the video and want some more of such videos, all you have to do is like, subscribe and hit the bell icon so you don't forget to do so.